Good evening, everybody. What a day. Apologies for getting this behind the scenes episode to you a little bit later than the rest.
It is currently...
well, it's 10:05 in Michigan. So we have been at it all day, big time.
Yeah.
Mr. Chick Corea needed a lot of attention today, for sure.
Yeah.
Matt did this amazing arrangement of Spain by Chick Corea, which is virtuosic. It's fast and ferocious and pretty damn hard. So we had some great fun with that today.
Yes, we did.
It's always our tradition at the end of every recording session or project to have something, a scotch or a bourbon or something like this. And this is a Woodford Reserve from Kentucky.
From Kentucky. And this, in fact, is in honor of our good friend Steve Mattingly.
I love Steve.
Who we're going to see the next time we are together. So Steve has put together a concert for us, and in fact, it's part of a tour that we are doing in March, and a little bit in April as well. So it'll be the last 2 weeks of March and the first week of April. We are going to be on the road, and we're going to see Steve first, so we thought this would be an appropriate drink. Yeah,
well, it smells amazing. Congratulations on an amazingly productive 5 days. I can't believe how many notes have gone in to the recorder and how much music has been recorded. Well done.
Right back at you, my friend.
Cheers. That's stuff. That's a business. So we actually set it up, we said we'd try and show you the barn in all its glory. So there's no microphones, there's nothing in it. Here it all is, right behind us. We've cleaned it out. We've taken the N off the end and just made it a bar. He's so lucky. He's got his barn to record in, and then he's got his bar later on for a little drink.
Yours too.
Well, listen. In terms of behind the scenes stuff today, we're going to have lots of clips of Chick Corea. Mm-hmm. So you're going to hear. If you don't know the piece Spain, really famous work that Corea, was inspired by Rodrigo's guitar concerto.
Yeah.
The Aranjuez. So you're going to hear those famous melodies in some of the clips that we'll play, and then you're going to hear. I mean, what does he do with the tune, really, Chick Corea? He sort of
he actually reharmonizes it.
Yeah,
it's quite cool. Like the first bit you hear in the original version, in Chick's version, is harmonically pretty close.
Okay.
To what you hear in the second movement of the concerto.
Of Rodrigo's actual concerto. Cool.
For this particular arrangement, then, I took those harmonies and kept some of those harmonies, and then sort of rewrote the second guitar part. Yeah. So the part that you're playing is sort of a reimagination of what the orchestra does. And then the part that I play is actually the concerto part until those last four measures, and things get really cool, and Chick does these cool reharmonizations which bring you into that absolutely bananas for the theme. It's the cool it's just the coolest thing.
It's amazing the journey that the piece goes on. Yep. And I don't know, how long do you think that is when we put that together?
Well, it's interesting because when we played it over the summer, I think we were clocking in around 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But then you'd made a really, really good suggestion about shortening the piece by taking out one of the sort of reiterations of the head.
Of the head of the tune.
Which is the primary theme. And that really turns the piece into this very kind of relentless forward motion, sort of virtuoso barn burner. Really. In fact,
don't burn the barn.
But that's what it ended up being. So I think actually we took a little chunk of time out of the piece. So I don't know that we'll know until we put
it together. Amazing. So so this week we've had Interstellar, we've had Pale Blue Dot, we've had Letter from Home by Pat Metheny, we've had Icarus by Ralph Towner, and today we've had Spain, and your reworking and reimagining of that from Chick Corea. So there's a huge amount of music now. It's going to take us a while to get it out because we're coming back in March, so in the spring. Obviously, we're going to see Mr. Mattingly, and we're going to Kentucky, and we're actually going around the US. So we'll put dates up and all that sort of stuff. So if anybody wants to, or anybody's around to see the gigs, they can. But we're going to record a couple more pieces in March, and we're going to record another 10-string and 6-string duo, which you've written.
Epic. Yeah,
Epic.
Big one.
Yeah, Tears from a Star.
Tears from a Star, after the Sting,
Yep.
after the line from a Sting song.
Yeah, the Fragile
called
song,
Fragile, yeah.
Which is amazing. So again, exploiting the more bass strings and the resonance of the guitar, and putting more of that sound world into our duo, because 2 6 strings is great, but we can do so much more, as you probably already heard in one of the episodes when we recorded Interstellar. But we're going to put out some singles, so keep your eyes out and your ears open in the next while, because we will release some content from the album in the coming months, so that you can get a chance to savour it before it comes out in its full form, after we finish the recording in March.
And tomorrow morning, at 9 a.m., our friends at Interlochen Public Radio will be sharing 2 tracks that we recorded live here in the barn just for IPR.
Yeah. So if you remember yesterday's episode, IPR were with us here and they were doing interviews and getting all the content. So it's already turned around. They're getting some of it out tomorrow morning.
Yep, absolutely. So join us. We'll be talking to Kate Botello live at roughly 9 o'clock. I think 9:06. Radio time is very precise, and then Kate will be sharing the 2 tunes that we recorded for Interlochen Public Radio, and then more stuff is imminent.
Yeah, for sure. We have absolutely loved reading the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, on the previous 4 videos, and of course today is the final day of this recording session, so this is the final episode of Behind the Scenes. But we'll be back with more duo talks, and we'll be back with lots more things soon. But we've loved reading the comments, and we've loved having you, our audience, part of the sessions. You felt actually, we've got the videos out every day, and then we've checked the comments in the morning and been like, oh great, people people want to buy the album, so we don't have anywhere for you to do that just yet, but we will get that. We'll get to that
very soon.
But it's just been a pleasure.
Oh, it's just been great. Thank you for being a part of this process. I mean, these are always my favorite. I mean, these are my favorite things that I get to do professionally. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And being able to share those with you and get your feedback and get your thoughts. It really keeps us motivated and keeps us inspired.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for watching, and we will see you very soon. Congratulations.
Bye for now. Congratulations.